Yo, what's going on, YouTube? I'm going to be short and simple with y'all today. I'm going to give y'all my 1 month review of ownership of my Mclaren I just got. I'd say, for the most part, it's been awesome. But I'm going to fill y'all in on some stuff that you might want to know before you buy one. But it's going to be a short and simple video. Here's the two Mclaren and the RS7. Me and the boys are going to go wash the cars here in a little bit. Hopefully, if that goes as planned. Hit the range with my buddy Chad. And probably go get some dinner. And I'll fill y'all in on stuff that I feel like y'all should know and what I would want to know before I buy one. Gosh, this thing's getting dirty. I don't know if this justifies it, but oh yeah. It's dirty. It needs a little good old clean. I still got the temp tag on there. It's still good for a while. But man, dude, I just can't get over how much I love this car. Honestly, like, besides the fact of some stuff, little things I guess that happens, truthfully, out of all the cars I've owned, man, this car does it different for me. I've owned a bunch of different cars. My first one was a 370Z. I went from that to a C6 Corvette, and it just kept going on and on. It's like an addiction for me with cars, at least. But I'm just going to be honest. By far, out of all the cars, I own about 10 or 12 or 11 cars. This car just does it for me. I don't think any other car compares to it. And I think from now on, I'm going to stick with Mclaren just because of the build quality and how quick these things feel, dude. But besides that, let's get to it. I'm not going to lie to you, I'm on a side quest right now. I'm going to watch this little turd.
You can put him on that couch. I don't know if he's going there.
Oh my gosh. Children. How do you feel about my car, bro? You think it's cool or ugly?
Ugly.
Oh my gosh, bro. Okay, the first thing I want to go over with you guys is interior quality. Okay, let's open this thing up. That's my favorite part. But anyways, besides the fact, okay, getting in is a little bit tricky. But once you're in, you feel like you are bro, like, this car's very, very low. So if you have any type of like steep, anything really, it'd be scary to drive this car over anything. I've had a lot of lower cars and I still get scared driving it. But besides the fact, interior quality, I rate it, I'd say probably about 4 out of 10. It could be way better. A lot of the stuff's outdated. The screen's outdated. Keep in mind, this is a 2017 car. The screen's outdated. The navigation is okay. But I mean, the speakers and everything, you have to get this package with this car. The speakers sound phenomenal. For the year, it's a 17. It's hard to beat the quality of the music. But like with that being said, I mean, there's a bunch of, cheaper quality stuff you can tell. Like, I do like all the interior Alcantara that they added on this car. It really gives a good look. But like, whenever I'm opening and close the doors, is another thing I want to talk about. There's a lot of squeaking when I'm driving, and if you have OCD or anything like that, bro, this car is not for you. I'm just being completely honest, because every time you drive the car, you're hearing something quirky. Like, you're hearing something. It bothers me to death, but I love the car so much that it's not something that would be like a deal breaker for me. But if you do have OCD, I would not get one of these cars, because you're not going to find where it's making the noise at. But anyways, I mean, carbon fiber everywhere. Again, this is the way the guy spec'd the car out that had it. But for the most part, interior is nice, but there are some things I would definitely change about it. But the exterior. Now, do keep in mind, this car is not stock at all. So there's a bunch of things that's been done to this car, like the wing, for example. These cars do not come with that big of a wing. The carbon side skirts, the rims, the brake pads. You can check them out right there. Carbon ceramics. I think those come factory with the S model. Carbon panels. The guy that had the car before me really knew what he was doing with the car. Carbon front lip. But this car is complete for me. But there is a bunch of these cars that don't look near as good, if I'm being completely honest. But I have no complaints on the exterior. These cars look crazy. They sound amazing. And the quality I think the quality's great on the car. Besides some of the stuff on the interior, there's stuff that they could fix. But again, this is an older, not even an older car. It's just they're more worried about, I guess, the speed of these cars than anything, and they know what they were doing there. But reliability rate, so far, I've only experienced one check engine light, and I about had a heart attack because I didn't know what it was for. I think it was just something dumb because we were at Pizza Inn, and people came outside and wanted me to rev the car, so I revved it when it was cold. You don't do that with these cars. And I did it because I was peer pressured, and the check engine light came on. I had a heart attack, but besides that, nothing electronically or anything crazy with the engine has happened to me yet. And I'm crossing my fingers that nothing does because I know it's going to be expensive. Oil changes, everything on these cars are expensive, but you have to go in knowing that. I mean, this is not something new. It's a McLaren, so it's not something I can bypass. But exterior is awesome. I have no complaints, but you can't really see the engine. It's just a little pocket. I'm at it. I'm gonna give y'all a little cold start video, you know what I'm saying? I will be honest, the cold start videos on these cars are very loud. So if you're not somebody that likes loud cars, well, I mean, it's not factory, so it's got downpipes, but regardless, I would never put an exhaust on this car now because how loud it already is, even though I want to. I mean, who don't want to? But yeah, that's another thing I would say is kind of a complaint. Is this loud? I mean, it is loud, but I mean, who don't want their car loud? And the turbo noises are cool. But besides the fact, I mean, yeah, it's just a loud car. That's something else you have to take in precaution. Buying one of these cars, it is loud, very loud. But besides that, I have no complaints so far. I mean, nothing has struck my heart or anything with this car that's made me second guess myself in getting it. It's been nothing but love for this car. But Chad should be here in a few. I'm probably gonna change. We're gonna go hit some golf, and y'all boys will get to watch. Well, well, well. Look who finally arrived. Big engineer guy from Charlotte. Yeah, he's a real smart guy. He's got a good future ahead of him. We're gonna see if we can fit these golf clubs in the Mclaren. So you don't think it's possible to fit 2 golf bags inside of the front of the car while you're sitting in there? You're just not gonna have it.
No.
We got an issue here. I got the key now. I had to wait for Mr. Bell to get back home. We're gonna see. I don't know if we're gonna be able to fit 2 golf bags in here with him, but we're gonna try it. Stay tuned, my boy. All right, attempt number 1. Shout out to the Phillips brothers for helping me with these golf clubs because I wasn't gonna pay for none. They hooked me up on a little PC trade out. Yes, sir. All right, let's hook this up. Let's see if this is gonna fit. Yep, unfortunately, it's not going to fit. So we're going to have to put all these in Chad's car, and we're going to take off here soon.
It will, but it might be really weird.
Yeah, how would you know? Now, how would you know, though? Did you look?
No.
Camera shy boy. He's so shy on the camera. Shut up. There's Mr. Bell, the man, the myth, the legend. All right, let's get back on topic, though. Is it worth getting the car? Absolutely. Excuse me? Something else I failed to mention. So if you look here, you can see there's no parking brake. You have to always put the car using this emergency parking brake, which is kind of crazy to me, but it don't bother me, but I know it bothers some people. Okay, here we go. As y'all can tell, the camera is very, I wouldn't say outdated. It's just old, and the beeping's unreal. Oh, here, 1 second. Let me get back out of here before I mess something up. Alright, there we go. Man, it's got that nasty beep. Oh, golly. you got to let these, also, you can't just jump in this car and take off because, oh, y'all see that bug? But anyways, no, uh-oh, we got a visitor. I know he's going to like the car, man. What you doing?
Taking for a round of block.
Oh, no, I can't do that. I'm gone, man. I'll see you. Delivery for Bells. Something else pretty cool this car has is a front lift. You wouldn't expect it to, but it does have one. All right, my brother in Christ, you ready? You are? I don't think you are. Sorry to keep getting off topic, but I mean, truthfully, and I'm honest about every car I own, the complaints are very low on this car, besides like little sounds inside whenever you have the windows up with no music on. The speakers are nice. The car is well put together, and I was very scared at first when I got the car because that's all I heard was negative things about it. Everybody talking about how bad they are, how unreliable they are. Knock on wood. So far, man, I love it. And it seems to be the biggest eye-catcher car I've ever had out of all the ones I've had so far. It catches way more eyes than the R8, than anything, really. To keep it sweet and simple for y'all that might be interested in buying one of these cars, if you're wanting something for the money, speed, I guess looks, this is by far, I wouldn't put another car in comparison to this car. Unless you're wanting something American like a C8 Z06, those cars are awesome. But it's just the satisfaction of this car is just unreal. My dad has a C8 Z06 and it's all, dude, don't get me wrong, those cars are awesome. I don't know. I just don't feel like anything's comparable to this car at all. And I love my dad's car to death. I mean, it's hard to compare a C8 Z06 to this. It's just, from my perspective, that's just me being honest. This car just feels so much lighter and faster. I don't know what it is. And it might not even be. It just, I don't know, man. It might just be, this car might have some work done to it that I don't know of. But it's just fast, bro. But obviously, the good thing about a C8 Z06 is you get warranty. You get that crazy sounding engine. Man, anybody can work on those cars. These cars, that's another thing. If you don't have a mechanic that's close by you that knows what they're doing, you're going to be spending a lot of money on someone to fix the car if something goes wrong with it. Oil changes, everything for this car. Nothing that I could think of besides like maybe a tire rotation or something is going to be cheap. Well, even oil changes on these cars are ridiculous. But besides that, I love it. And I got it knowingly that it was going to be expensive. But so far, so good. I get to, I don't know, bro. It just makes me happy every time I drive this car. And the little race car driver cracks me up too. I love it. But like the blow-off valves sound unreal. I don't know if it justifies it. It's just everything about this car, man. I could talk about this car all day and waste y'all's time, make y'all watch a 2-hour-long video, but I'm trying to sum it up as much as I can. If you're wanting one of these cars, get it. Don't have no hesitation in it. I will jump on one as soon as you can. Besides the 16, don't get a 2016. You want a single dash like this, and you want it to have some miles on it because, I mean, if the car's not getting driven, it's going to have problems. If you get one with like 3,000 miles on it, the car isn't even broke in. So if you go to gas it and do all this crazy stuff with it, you're going to have issues with it. That's almost any car though. I think people just have a bad rep on these cars because the people who get them probably don't take care of them. If you're driving it like a maniac every time you drive the car, of course you're going to have issues. That's any car. So I can't say it better than that. If you take care of your car, you maintain it well, and you don't drive it like a DA, then you'll be all right, I promise. All right, boys, we just got here. We'll be back here shortly. something, dude. Yes, sir. Love to see it. Learning and getting better every day. God, what a guy. All right, I'll see you, buddy. Okay. One important thing I've learned about golf is you can't get good at it unless you do it every day. Ugh, gosh.
Oh.
Y'all, I can't make this up. I'm done already. I think probably 20 balls. I don't know how you golf, you guys, but it's hot out here, about 95. Come on, Chad. You got this, Chad. Hell yeah, man. You get better and better each swing. Anyways, to be honest with you guys, golfing is just not for me. I enjoy going to hit, but when it comes to playing, I get too mad. But besides the fact, once again, I'm sorry, I'm getting off task. Yes, if you're in the boat between getting that, a Porsche, a Z06, C8, anything higher up, get the Mclaren. I'm telling you, regardless if it has 1,000 issues, you'll love it. With that being said, let's watch Chad hit one more bad one. But that's it for me. And we'll have something interesting next video.